Hey everyone, welcome back to Apple Insider. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're diving into the world of foldables again, but this time with a close look at what might just be one of the most exciting upcoming devices of 2025, the Huawei Mate X6. Now, before we get into it, yeah, we know, it's not an Apple device. But trust us, keeping an eye on the competition is part of understanding where tech is headed, and the Mate X6 is shaping up to be a foldable worth watching. So, what do we know so far? First off, leaks suggest the Mate X6 is sticking with the outward folding design, which continues to be a bold move from Huawei. While Samsung plays it safe with the inward fold and a separate cover screen, Huawei's betting on one big, flexible OLED panel that folds out into a tablet-sized display. We're talking about an 8-inch OLED with ultra-slim bezels and a 2K plus resolution, possibly even higher. Refresh rate. Early rumors are pointing at 120 Hz, which would be a huge win for smooth animations and gaming. Under the hood, we're expecting the Kirin 9100 chip, or some iteration of it. Huawei's been pushing forward with its own silicon, especially post-sanctions, and it looks like the X6 will pack serious power. We're likely looking at 12 to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and up to 1 terabyte of internal storage. That's not just matching what Apple's doing with the iPhone Pro line, it's trying to leapfrog it in terms of multitasking and storage capacity. Camera-wise, this is where Huawei usually flexes. Rumors hint at a quad-camera system with a periscope telephoto lens capable of 10x optical zoom, a 1-inch main sensor for low light, ultra-wide, and possibly a macro lens. Huawei has a strong track record with camera hardware and computational photography, so we're expecting something special here, potentially even gunning for the iPhone 16 Pro Max in photo and video quality. Battery life is expected to get a bump too. A 5000 mAh plus battery with 100W wired charging and 50W wireless charging is in the cards. If that's real, it would blow most flagship phones out of the water when it comes to charging speeds, especially compared to Apple's slower 20W charging standard. Now, let's talk software. HarmonyOS will of course be front and center, and while it's not iOS or Android, Huawei's ecosystem is growing fast in Asia. The real question is whether that software experience is ready to truly compete, especially for users outside China. Of course, there's one giant caveat here: availability. With Huawei still dealing with US trade restrictions, we're unlikely to see the Mate X6 officially land in Western markets. No Google Apps, no Play Store, that's a huge deal for a lot of users. But for tech fans and enthusiasts who can sideload or don't mind Huawei's app gallery, this phone is shaping up to be a beast. So why are we talking about this on an Apple channel? Because it matters. Foldables are evolving fast, and even though Apple hasn't released a folding iPhone yet, the innovations from companies like Huawei will absolutely influence what Apple does next. Whether it's display tech, battery advancements, or camera hardware, we can bet that Apple's watching, and maybe even quietly working on its own answer behind the scenes. Let us know in the comments, would you ever switch to a foldable if Apple made one? Or are you happy sticking with the classic slab design? And what do you think of Huawei's approach with the Mate X6, too risky, or ahead of its time? If you enjoyed this look at the upcoming Mate X6 and want more content like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching Apple Insider, and we'll see you in the next one.